CSR represents verified action and acts as a digital receipt, proving that a specific amount of plastic waste has been removed and properly processed. The original CSR plastic credit relates to plastic waste that was recycled before 2025. New yearly CSR plastic credits are issued in the same way. For example, CSR 25 relates to plastic waste recycled in 2025, and CSR 26 relates to plastic waste recycled in 2026. The same model is planned to continue every year. Corsair carries out the collection and recycling, while companies and individuals can acquire CSR credits to offset their own plastic footprint. Becoming plastic neutral follows a clear and easy process. First, calculate how much plastic waste you generate. Second, acquire the equivalent amount of CSR plastic credits from a Corsair Connect plastic removal service or from the public exchange. Third, retire those credits, ensuring that the environmental benefit belongs only to you and cannot be claimed by anyone else. After retiring the plastic credits, you'll receive your plastic neutrality certification. Transparency and security are at the core of the system. CSR is backed by blockchain technology, where every transaction is recorded, traceable, and publicly verifiable. The data cannot be changed or deleted, preventing manipulation, double counting, or false claims. To ensure trust and credibility, CSR plastic credits are audited by an independent third party under the CPRS standard. The Corsair Plastic Waste Removal Standard, developed with Control Union, tracks plastic waste across the entire process, from collection to recycling to final verification. This guarantees that the materials are genuinely recycled, properly documented, and responsibly managed. CSR is more than a credit. It is a transparent and accountable system that transforms plastic waste into measurable impact. A practical solution for those who want to take responsibility and be part of a global change. CSR plastic credits. Real action, verified.
Bello, 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 bello. Of course.
You win, we'll fly to Asia. If I win, we'll fly to Paris.
Let me tell something that, of course, now this video is in English, but our team, Niccolò and Agostino and Costa, they are already starting to translate in several languages. Okay, so I'm sure soon you will get all the updates, all the video in different language, because this video I think will be really, really useful in the future. Okay, Pasquale, up to you.
Very, very beautiful video for our first customer, first contact with our customer, future customer. Okay, I share my screen.
Ok, let me put, sorry, just, aspetta, metto tutti quanti in silenzioso, solo un secondo.
Ok, ok.
Dopo poi ti rismuti, vai. Scusa.
Ok,
vai.
Thank you, Andrea. You see my screen?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's start with first information. Every week, ladies and gentlemen, you can find the training, this training in Italian YouTube channel, and this training session, training English training, is available in the Italian YouTube channel. Next information, the price of this week about our service is 35 cents of dollars. In the specific specific single CSR is 3.5 cents for dollars. For single CSR. This week we have amazing promotion, a new bonus promotion about our services. About our service, we have 100% bonus. Very, very amazing promotion for us. for our future customer. And this week we can't miss this opportunity, this big opportunity for our business. Bonus promotion was created to celebrate new announcement and the news from Corsair Day to Finland to Finland. Is very very important. Don't miss this opportunity for our job. Another very important information is the special event for next Monday that you can't miss. We have Corsair Connect community call with Andrea, with Jean-Luc, with Elliot, and with our CEO, Jussi Saloranta, and with speakers Pierre-André Golbain, six-star from France, and I, Pasquale Lippolis, with my testimonial and very, very important event for next Monday. Andrea.
Yes, of course, and this means that next Tuesday we will not have this training, okay? Because when we have the global call, we jump the classical weekly training, so we see in 2 weeks. And let me tell you my idea. My idea is, oh, I can see Urosh. Ciao, Urosh. Nice to see you, man. And Shannon too. Shannon too. Ciao, Shannon. And my idea is so in 2 weeks' time from now, we will have our training, our English, and even in Spanish and even in Italian, with open question. Okay? So if you have any open question, please prepare everyone with our rules. But we will do this hour in 2 weeks to make all your questions, and I will give you all the answer, because of course I have all the answer you need about this project. Okay, so let's go straight to the point. Is okay, 9:28, so we have 45 minutes. Not too much time, because there are a lot. I have 2 pages of update which I get from the Corsair Day in Finland. Okay, first of all, let's speak about that. Let's speak about this event in Finland. We was more than 150 people there. On Saturday, we start with the Corsair Day, the first time of the Corsair Day in English, where we present, because as you know, we already now almost 2 years we do the Corsair Day in Italy, even in Slovenia, in Portugal, in Spain. And the company, the CEO, decided to make this public, to give to everyone the opportunity to have their Corsair Day. So we presented this Corsair Day. It was amazing. It was great. Everyone liked this Corsair Day. I get a lot of requests of Corsair Day in Sweden, in Finland, again in Portugal, of course in France, in other part now I don't remember, Belgium if I don't mistake, yes. Because this Corsair Day is a great opportunity in just one day, from 10 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, to get all the information in one day. You need just to take a decision. Yes, I want to start with Corsair. I'm interested or I'm not interested. And on Sunday, of course, we went to the facility, to the Caipola facility, to the Corsair facility, and that was amazing, because I have to tell you honestly, I never been in the facility in Finland. And of course, Silvia Scrubey, we miss you very, very, very much. We know why you was not there, but okay, you were there with us in our art. So okay, no problem. And yes, we went to the facility, and it was great for me, because again, for me it was the first time, and this was, just let me tell you a little bit the story of this area. This was an old paper manufacturing. They produce paper, okay, till 2022. Then the company closed because they moved the operation in Brazil, and then they simply shut down the company. 500 people lose their job. So now what the local government is doing, they're trying to attract new company to offer new job for the people who live there. And so we are absolutely welcome there. They are very happy to have Corsair there in the facility. And it's great. This is a huge area. This is our almost 60,000 square meter is just one of the 6 buildings there. And really, when you, if you had never been there, you can't understand, honestly, because I never was there. I saw videos, I saw picture, but till you are not there, you can't understand how big is this facility. I remember when I jump in, it's like an L, okay? The building the construction like an L. The long part is 350 meters. See, you can see the end. Our reactors are, I think, 5-6 meter tall. Only the first part with the back part is almost more 10-15 meters with all the columns. You can't see the the reactor at the end, really huge. 2 floor. In the first floor where we were, there we will have all the 50 reactors in the next 2-3 years, 50 reactors. In the base floor, another 30,000 square meters. There we will have our like a deposit for plastic, for the oil, but all the reactor will be in one floor. Is amazing. Really, I kindly invite you to go there. And okay, let's go. Let's start because there are a lot of things. Let's start. Okay, we have the Corsair day from 10 to 5 in the afternoon. And then the last hour, no more was taken from the corporate side, from the founders of this company, and we had on the stage Wayne Dobson, the CIO, Chief Informational Officer. Then we have the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Garrett. And then in the last part, we have our CEO, Giuseppe Loranta, which they give us update, information, what I will tell you tonight. I am recording this training because there are a lot of information, so maybe I don't have the time to go in the deep from each one, but maybe we will use our training the next 2 weeks to understand better, to get more information. Maybe if you have any answer, please, you are kindly invited to be here. I will be here for sure, like every week. Okay, so start Wayne on the stage, and okay, he just gives some update regarding the payment system, the payment platform. And I know this information because I am inside of everything. I know all the news. Of course, I can tell you nothing normally, but I have all this update. And Mr. Wade Thompson told us that the payment system is ready from our point of view. We are ready for this payment system. The point are the regulation. It's really complicated, with the bank, the regulation, the administration, all the legislation point of view. But we are working we are just waiting for all the authorization, all the last point to have finally this global payment system for everyone. I go fast in this way because, for example, for us in Europe, we have a great solution almost done, ready, because I saw again, I had a meeting with the CEO spoke about that. This is why I can tell you today. Now we have a special partnership with an Italian company, which now they will start to support our payment system. Of course, we are speaking with them, especially for the companies. So for all the European company to have an IBAN, a bank account in Europe where the company can send the money. But when this will be ready, the same will be for the private. So no problem. For the European part, I think they told us that again, we are ready. I saw there is already in the beta Corsair Connected, which has a way. I already saw a special button to deposit money through this company. Is already done. Now we are only waiting for the authorization for the Bank of Italy, from the Consob, from from the MiCAR, which is again the European legislation regarding bank investment and so. And they told us that we are waiting for a positive answer within the end of June. So if everything follow as we hope, everyone, till the end of June, we will have this payment system ready, up and running, where finally, at least from Europe, we will be able to, and not only, because I think not only, we will be able to send money. And you know what is the funny and positive thing? That till now, all the process is handmade. So I mean, now we send money in the bank and they manually, they upload the fund on the Corsair Connect. This is why this take time. With this new system, will be very easy because, for example, if I send 1,000 euro, okay, in a real time, this company will transform this 1,000 euro with a conversion at that moment in dollar, and I will get in real time in dollar my 1,000 euro in my Corsair Connect account. This will be absolutely huge, absolutely important. And then okay, then Wayne spoke about we start to some little changes regarding the compensation plan. There are, as you know, we are working on big changes in general of the compensation plan, but we start with some new updates. The first one, because for all the other things we will take more time, more months, different months to go to the end of the new compensation plan. But what is important that, for example, the first information that the Mr. Wayne Dobson gave is that already right now we don't need anymore a business license. Now the name is a Pro Access. Now this $10 per year, okay, to start to work in the Corsair Connect. This is finished already now. I get today the information that even today right now the business ID is not required anymore. And next Friday, when we will go to the because you know every Friday night the company there is the pay run, the payment of the commission. So in a moment they shut down the platform, they make all the calculation and they pay the commission. At that moment, the company will delay it from the platform, you know, or even the Pro Access, so you will not find anymore. Okay, and so from that moment, but even now, at least you know, at least the company told no problem if someone pay the business license now. Okay, we will send them $10 back. So no problem if you think you have lose your $10 because maybe you make the activation yesterday. No problem. Okay, the company will send you this. Will upload this $10 in your account. So finish the business license. From the real beginning, when we start more than 7.5 years ago, we had 4 bonus in our compensation plan: the uni-level bonus, the matching bonus, the Infinity Star bonus, and the CAB, customer acquisition bonus. The reality is that in Italy we finished to speak about this CAB 2-3 years ago. There is no anymore in it because these are little money, little percentage. But what is the most important thing is that we are not interested in the personal selling. I mean, we are more interested in the development, or we are not looking for seller. That is the point. When you start in a network marketing, you will never make big money. If you can sell, you can make your money, but for that you have the uni-level bonus, 12%, 8, 5. That was absolutely, I think, 0.8, 1% of the commission global. So this is nothing, almost nothing. So we already deleted this customer acquisition bonus, and nothing. So you will not see this anymore from starting from next week. The last point, my favorite one, they call minimum activity requirement. Okay, what this means? This means that, for example, this was something that even the CEO told at the end, in the last hour, when he closed the day on Saturday. And he told, I think we are the only company in the world that in the last 7.5 years, we pay commission to everyone, even to people that they are doing nothing, absolutely nothing, zero. Well, now this is finished. I'm very happy. I can tell you when the company gave this information there was a lot of positive rumors in the room, because especially the leader. You know, the only one maybe that complain are the ones that are not working. So the one are not working, maybe they are not happy, because of course now we are telling them, look, if you want to be a part of this business, if you want to get your commission, we are very happy, but you have to work. If you do nothing, you can get your commission. So how the thing is working? Very, very simple. From every account, I mean for every account, so even from me, for everyone in the company who has an active account, from now on, because this thing is already active, you have 4 weeks time to sell in your first line at least $100. And this is ridiculous. Okay, what I can tell you maybe is not ridiculous, maybe from some continents, because for example, this is for globally is in general is okay, $100 of personal selling every 4 weeks. But for example, in continent like South America, Africa, Asia, $100 is a big amount. $100 in Italy, in Europe is nothing. $100 in Argentina is absolutely quite a big amount of money. So now we are checking, now we start, and now we see what happened, and we will go to adjust this minimum, depend from the country where the people come from. Okay, these are some spokes I did yesterday with the CEO in Helsinki before I came back to Italy. So we have 4 weeks time to make your selling in the first line. You can sell to old client, to new client, doesn't matter. At least €100 at 4 weeks time. If in 4 weeks time you don't produce, you don't sell at least this $100, what happens? Your account become inactive. So this means that when the account become inactive, your commission, the system jump you, and the commission go to someone else. I mean that for the company, nothing changed, just to be clear. The company always pay 65% in commission, but I am very happy. The leaders who are working are very happy, because this means that now the commission will stop to go to people which are not working, and the commission will start to go to the people who are working. And I think this is absolutely correct. It's not fair. I can tell you honestly, I have people in my group that from when the Corsair started, 6 years, they never was involved in nothing. They did zero in 6 years, zero. Wayne told me, Andrea, there are people that go in the Corsair Connect platform every 1, 2, 3, 6 months. They go just to take the commission. Okay, well, this now is finished. And of course, now there is even the possibility to do what? If I'm not able to sell $100 in 4 weeks, come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, but if you can do that, you can buy a package for yourself at the moment. But I don't like this, sincerely. I don't like. I am more in the direction you need to sell. And trust me, I'm very happy, because I am one of the best sellers in this company. In the last 7.5 years, I don't know, I sell hundreds of thousands of packages, and I continuously. I simply don't sell because I don't speak. But if I want, all the time I speak with someone, I sell one package, because it's so simple. Okay, $100 in 4 weeks, if not become inactive. And now this is working. And the first deadline, write this date, is the 17th, Friday, 17th of July. So this is the last point. If you didn't from now till the 15th of July, you don't produce, you don't sell $100,000, or you don't buy a package for you of $100, your account will become inactive. Till when? Till the moment you will sell $100. So for example, become inactive. 1 day after, of course, in that moment, I lose the commission of that week, because when I am inactive, the company don't pay you the commission. The commission go to other people. But from the moment I sell €100 package, from that moment, my account start to become active again for the next 40 weeks. Sorry, this is for us, just to be clear, for the people that are already in the system, for all the people in the system. But for example, if in 1 week time, I will inscribe a new partner in the Corsair Connect, the moment for him, when we start these 4 weeks, is the moment you register in Corsair Connect. Okay? So I mean, if tomorrow you register a new partner, from tomorrow we start the 4 weeks. Very, very simple. Okay? Good. Okay. Okay, we get, and then Karet, the CFO, went to the stage, and he announced that we get a new certification, the most important certification in Europe in the chemical and the environment. The name is REACH. We will have much more information now, some paper just to show. But now we get another very important certification for Europe that certify what we do, the chemical recycling, our facility, that we respect the environment. This is the most important certification in our field for Europe. And now we are, again, another confirmation that we are in the right way. We want to be certified. We want to respect the rule, all the regulation. Why? Because we are not here to stay 1 month. We are here to stay, Sarah, no problem, for the next decades. So Emil, Silvia, no problem, Brenda, from the next 50, 60 years, we will be here. Not me, for sure. I will go in retirement before, but this company will be there. Regarding the alignment to the European legislation of the CSR, now I will tell you the most important update that was for me and for the majority of the people was there. And this is that now we are working, because now the 12th of August in Europe, we start this new regulation for the packages. So for all the company who use plastic, will become effective this new regulation in all the 27 countries of Europe. 12th of August. And I want to be prepared for September, of course, because I know in August, the majority of the people will be in holiday in different countries of Europe. So what is the point? We are working to, you remember, in the last weeks, I repeat you different times the things. Now I'm only interested, I am working with the company in the way that the CSR plastic credit will be officially recognized from the authorities. We are working in the way that if tomorrow a company, they need to offset their plastic pollution, to compensate their plastic pollution, and they buy a package, they need all the documentation that say, yes, the plastic credit is recognized, so I can buy this package to offset, to respect the law. You understand? This now is the most important thing for me. And the announcement, very important, of course, I already knew this, but the most important thing is that now this process will be managed from the control union. So now the control union is working with the Corsair in the way that the CSR will respect all the regulation of these new laws. And this is important. Why? Because they know how to do. The Corsair, the control union, they already did this process for other plastic credit in Europe. And now they are working in the next weeks, month, what is needed. At least the 1st of September, I want everything up and running in the way that the company will be ready to buy these packages. Okay? We will go. The control union will start to promote in their official site the CSR plastic credit and the Corsair group. And just to give you some update, the control union is one of the biggest auditing company in the world. If I don't mistake, they work more than 100 years. Okay, so very long experience. But I don't want to tell something wrong. But for sure, they work in 80 countries. They work in 80 countries with more than 140 offices. And now, we start this collaboration with them last year. In the first model, in the first part of our collaboration, we create together the CPRS, this protocol, this Yes, this system to organize all the logic of the plastic credit. Okay, this protocol. That was the first step. Now the second step is that they are working to put the CSR in line with all the European regulation, and not only because now they will start to promote the CSR plastic credit to all their companies. Be careful, because when we speak about the control union, they have thousands of companies, and control union work only with big companies, because when you go in the world of the auditing, control, protocol, this is not for a little company. We speak about medium and big company. Now that we start to promote our service, our plastic waste removal service to all the client. Why these things is important for us? Because I know that in this moment, the 99% of the people involved in the Corsair Connect, they are not working. They are doing nothing. You know why? Because the price of the CSR is low. And now, in what I am interested to bring company, because when we start to invite company with our network and even control union alone to their client, you remember this thing we spoke, no? We will speak better in the future when we be ready. This 50% and 50%. I mean, in the future, all the company will jump in this process. For example, when we speak about company, we speak about big packages. Forget about 1,000 euro, 500 euro. We speak about 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 every week to compensate their plastic waste pollution. And trust me, we have a lot of company. Pasquale is a witness. We have some company here already with 200,000-300,000 euro every year to buy plastic credit. Only for 1 year, 200,000-300,000. And these are not the biggest one. Now, with our network, we are almost in contact with all the biggest company in Italy. All the biggest. Think to one famous company, and we are already in contact with them. So what will happen? We create the contact with this company. Then what happen? You send, for example, 100,000 euro of package of service. Good. 50,000 go to the packages in all the network marketing, and we get our commission. The other 50,000 go directly through this Italian company in the open exchange. So this 50,000 euro we will use to go in the exchange and to buy 50,000 euro in the exchange of CSR, all the CSR, original, 25 and 26. And trust me, when we start to involve more and more company, you will see what will happen to the price of the CSR. Because this is now the only thing we miss. People, company, someone who go in the exchange and buy. Why the price is low? Because nobody is buying the CSR. Because nobody knows the CSR. Now the new regulation, the control union, all the client of the personal client of control union, this will be not 50 and 50, will be 100% in the exchange because they're not interested in the commission. The control union is not interested to sell packages. The control union is interested just to give the consultant to this company how to deal with the plastic credit. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared because starting from September, of course, we will not do everything this year, but from September, something will start to change. And you will see all the price of our plastic credit starting to grow. Okay? Control union. And then the CEO went on the stage. Then the CEO, the J, went on the stage and give some other information. For example, let's speak about Finland, our facility in Finland. We reached something amazing. He called it in a slide, he called 1,000 to 1,000. Let me explain you what is this. This is a technical achievement. I perfectly remember this is the percentage of the percentage of redemption between plastic and oil. I perfectly remember when the Corsair was created I think in the 1st of August 2020. Now we're going to celebrate the 6th year, to close the 6th year. We have two plants in the beginning, and the redemption was 50%. I perfectly remember. I mean, from 1 kilogram of plastic waste, we were able to obtain half a liter of oil, crude oil in the beginning. So 1 kilogram, half a liter. So 50% in redemption. Good. And then these numbers start to increase. I perfectly remember 2 years ago when we get the first, every batch, every time that the machine is working, there is a technical report. So from each batch, the company know how many kilos of plastic and how many liter. I perfectly remember the first time we reached the 75%. This was something more 2-3 years ago. So 1 kilogram, from 1 kilogram, we get 0.75 liters. Now we are in a situation, this happened in Finland. Why? Because of the quality of the plastic, because of the process, the machinery. We get from 1 kilogram of plastic waste 1 liter of oil. And this is amazing. This is incredible. 1 kilogram, 1 liter. Maybe someone of you ask how this is impossible, how this is possible, 1 kilo. Because when we think to 1 kilogram, we think to 1 liter of water. But in the specific weight of the oil, the gasoline, the diesel is lighter than the water. So this is why from 1 kilo we can get 1 liter. We even get more. Of course, this is not always. This is not all the time the machine working, because it depends from the plastic, from the quality of the plastic. But we reach even this 1 kilo, 1 liter. So definitely we can say that in general, when we say we have a redemption of 80-90%, we are absolutely right. And this is the number that normally I repeat when I speak with people, when I speak with the investor and so on. So 80-90% in redemption from kilogram to liter. And this is huge. Okay. Another thing regarding our oil. I perfectly remember when 2 years ago, Shell told to us, told to Jay, of course, and he gave this information, that in reality, I saw a mail that Jay showed me, okay, the CEO showed me, where the Shell wrote us that our oil were the best in the world. Because, Shell they need something like 1 billion liter per year they need today. They can't find enough oil, pyrolyzed oil, so they are trying to buy oil from everyone who is producing pyrolyzed oil. 2 years ago, they told that our oil is the best in the world. From all their suppliers, the pyrolyzed oil from the Corsair was the best. Now Shell told that the oil we have today, just a second, the battery. I don't want to close this training before. Okay. Now the Shell told us, this is the good of the life, the real life, the life event. The Shell told that the oil of today is still better than the one of 2 years ago. So we are continuously increasing the quality of our pyrolyzed oil. There is already another company like Shell. I call it Shell 2. Okay, someone know, someone don't know. Again, one of the biggest, a similar company like Shell. Every one of you know this company. Everyone. Every one of you put gas in this gas station of the company every week in your countries, 100%. And now we are ready for the first shipment with this new company. Of course, they still don't want that we say their name. Okay, this don't depend from us. This big corporation, 300-400 billions a year, they're not in the hurry. They're not interested to make this kind of publicity. Of course, for us, it's very important, this announcement. So now we are pushing for the name, but now in 2 weeks' time, we will start from the facility in Thailand to make our first shipment to Singapore, to this new company. I perfectly remember with Shell, when we started with Shell 3 years ago, we need 1 year. The agreement was for 1 year, you deliver your oil. If for 1 year, the quality will be always the same, then we will make the announcement. That was the agreement with the Shell. Okay. And let's see Jay, the CEO, is he hoped to make this announcement before the end of the year, 2026, but let's see. But in any case, in 2 weeks' time, we will deliver to them the first 100,000 of liters of our oil from Thailand to Singapore. And this is great. And the first shipment will start even from, let me speak about the facility in Finland, just to give you some update. At the moment, we employ 5 people in Finland, 5 employees. But now we are increasing this number with another 10 employees. 10. Why? Because within August and September, we want to start the commercial production. So we want that these 3 new plants, and now another 3 are coming, another 3 new are coming, but we want that from now, that I think in the next weeks, these 3 plants will start to work 24 hours a day. Okay, 24 hours a day, because we need to deliver it to Shell Europe, which is based in Holland, in Amsterdam, the first shipment of our oil from Finland to Holland. And this will be another important step forward, milestone, because this will be the first shipment because at the moment we are shipping from Thailand to Shell Singapore, and now we will start to shipping even from Corsair Finland to Shell Holland. Okay. Robotics. Again, another important update. If you remember, in the last month, the CEO started to speak about this robotics, humanoid in our facility, because we are convinced that this is the future in our facility, especially because I don't know if you've never been in Thailand, but I hope one day you will go to Thailand. And trust me, when you go to Thailand, you will be happy from one point of view, because you see these 9 reactors, there. But you will be not happy because it will be 30, 40 degrees. And the smell when you are there is awful. Because the facility in Thailand is inside of a huge landfill. You work for kilometers inside of the land. You have landfill on the right, landfill on the left, and you work for kilometers before you go to the Thai facility of Corsair. Trust me, it's not so good. Not so good, the smell. Because you know why? Because in Thailand, okay, they are big trouble from the plastic pollution, for the waste in general. But even because in Thailand they don't, come si chiama differenziata? They don't split the plastic. How to say this in English? Who can help me? Do like this. Who can help me? When you separate plastic from paper from. Okay, please, Emil.
Don't collect. Don't
separate.
Not separate. There is okay. Doesn't matter. You understand what I mean? Okay, it's clear. So they don't separate metal, glass, paper, food. Everything go in one black bins. Finish. So we have to separate. So in our facility, we have some machinery which separate the plastic from the other things. But of course, some work we do even manually. There are people that work manually in the last kind of plastic, and this is not good for the human. It's not a good job. This is why for that kind of job we will implement with robotics and humanoid. And the goal of the company is to have till the end of this year, when we go in Thailand for the Vision 26, to have at least the first 2 robots up and running in our facility. So the ones who will come in Thailand for the Vision 26, you will see 1 humanoid working in the machinery, okay, separating the plastic, maybe weighting the bale of plastic and so. And 1, Jay told something like a dog robot. Okay, these are little ones. They're not humanoid, but they go around in the facility and they control. They control the area. They control the temperature in each. They look to the facility, to the plant, and they can understand how many centigrade degrees, if everything is okay. They can detect gases. So for security, so this will implement the security and even the production. Because when you have people who work there, a human can work 8 hours a day. 10 hours a day, no more. A robot will work 24 hours a day. So we can expect, even in the production, a huge increase of the production. Can you imagine in the future 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 robots working 24 hours a day, just stop, not for the coffee, to charge the battery. That is. Okay, so some update we will see even this in the Vision 26. I have an information even regarding the Vision 26. Another information, Corsair Capital. Now, the CEO told that at the end of the summer, so we can expect maybe in September, October, something like that, the second round of the Corsair Capital. So this means we will open up again to investors, because the Corsair Capital sell only investors through our broker, which is licensed for all the European Union. We will open the second round of the Corsair Capital. So everyone will be in the opportunity to invest their money in shares in the Corsair Capital. Just to give an update, when you have in 2-3 years time, we will go to the New York Stock Exchange in the Wall Street. We will list the Corsair in the open market in the United States, and we will start to sell shares of the company. If you have shares in Corsair Capital, you can use these are how to say priority. They are something like priority shares. I don't remember now the technical name, but if you have shares in the Corsair Capital, you will have the option to get for first the shares in the Corsair Mama. Okay, in the Corsair holding. So this will happen at the end of the summer. And especially, another important thing, starting from July, we will start to send the shares to the actual owners of the Corsair Capital. Because, we did already the first round of the Corsair Capital at the end of 2025. We share, I don't remember, 300,000-400,000 euro in shares. So starting from July, we will start to deliver these shares to the new holders, and not only to the one who buy this share, but even to the ones that are getting for free the shares. Because starting from June 2024, this was the statement when we launched these things. Starting from from June 2024, all the people that from that moment on they reach at least the 3rd star, 4th star, and going up, they will get shares for free in the Corsair Capital. 1,000 euro for the 3rd star in shares, 5,000 euro in share for the 4th star, 25,000 euro, not dollar, okay? This will not change. 25,000 euro for the 1st star, for the 5th star, 250,000 euro for the 6th star, and the rest 730, something like that, when you go to the 7th star, for a total of 1 million euro. And trust me, only 1 million euro of this share in the Corsair Capital are enough to do everything you want in your life, for you, for your family, for your children, for the children of your children, and even maybe for the children of the children of the children. Okay? But the most important thing is that these are for free. I repeat you, in 1 month's time, I will enter in my 33rd year in the network marketing. I never get one share in all my experience, never. No one company gave me one share of the property of the company. This is the first time that I am working, I'm doing network marketing, I do my career like every one of you, and I will be the owner of this company. And this is for everyone, starting from the 3rd star, you will get this share for free. For free. Simply making your job, simply selling packaging, simply creating your network, and this is amazing. Sorry, here you have to accept my experience. I don't know how many people of you work 32 years in the network market. For sure, maybe someone, yes. I never saw something like that. Never. In 1 of the future biggest company in the world. Okay? Why? Because again, the CEO repeat the same sentences, which he repeat now from years. We build together, we own together. And this always was the philosophy of Jussi Saloranta. We build this company together. You help me to build this company, and I will give you a share of this company. So easy. So what now is missing is go in action. And I kindly invite you, go in action, like I do every day. Go in action. Not for me, for you. Nothing. And the CEO closed telling there is no better moment than this. The timing is perfect. The timing for the business is perfect. The timing for the chemical recycling is perfect. The timing for the plastic credit is perfect. The timing for the network marketing, because we're the only, really, this is a funny thing. Now our 6 years only with the Corsair, I'm here, 6 years. And in 6 years, there is no one company in the world who try to copy what we do. No one. There's no one company. So after 6 years, we have no one competitor. I mean, not in the plastic credit. I mean, in the whole concept. A company who has facility, who has plan, who transform plastic waste in oil through the pyrolysis system and so. And in the same time, we have created our plastic credit. We are with our CPRS protocol, checked by the control union, certified from ISCC Plus from 5 years. And then a network marketing who sell the plastic. Doesn't exist nothing. We are the only company in the world. We have no competitors. So you can be, each one of you, the best one in every part of the world you are. You can be the twins. You can be the best in Sweden. Sarah and Uros, you can be the best with Silvia, with Rosvita, and with I don't know who is there, no one else. In Slovenia and in Slovakia and then in Croatia and then in Serbia. We are alone. We are alone in a multi-billion market. And trust me, just wait now. You know what thing? Just wait only the company, because trust me, I know what will happen to our network marketing after that the company will start to join. Because now, the majority of the people, they don't have, like me, like you, the long-term vision. Today, the majority of our network, they only look to the price of the CSR. They didn't understand the value of what we are doing. So what will happen when we will invite the company, and the company will start to put hundreds of thousands of euros in the exchange to buy the CSR? And now the company will start to produce hundreds of thousands of liters, and the 10% go to the buyback. And the 10% of the Corsair capital, we go there. We will start even to sell carbon credit, you know? We will start to sell carbon credit, Corsair. Because in all our facility, because of the job we do, we reduce the emission with the plastic, and we can produce carbon credit. Of course, we will not sell the carbon credit. Of course, we will sell it. We will not give to the network. We are not interested. But we will make money selling carbon credit. And the CEO will use all this money for the buyback. So when the company will start to enter in this game, you will see all the other 99% of the people who are looking, they will start to wake up. I already know. This is a movie I already saw different time in other network, but I know when everyone will start to move, everyone will start to move. You remember again on the stage in Finland, I spoke about the wolf and the sheep. This is the moment for the wolf, not for the sheep. The sheep are still bah. The majority, millions of they are there. They're waiting. They're simply waiting that the black sheep, the boss, start, and then all the other boom behind of them. Okay, this is the moment for the wolf. This is the moment only for the wolf who have the big vision, the big picture of what we are doing. No problem. All the other will arrive. Trust me, all the people that today tell you, no, Andrea, Emil, Pasqua, Catarina, I don't know, because no, they will arrive. They will arrive. No problem. The ships will arrive after. Now only wolf. Now I want only the wolf. I repeat you, this is not the moment for everyone. This business is not ready for everyone. I just remind you that the people start to buy the Bitcoin when arrive to $60,000. This is the mentality of the people. The people start to buy the Bitcoin when the Bitcoin goes to $60,000. But at that moment, the wolves were already out. They already make money. Because that's it. This is how they work. The people, the 95% of the people, they don't want to risk nothing. They don't want to risk. So they will join to Corsair when everything will be perfect. When we will have the payment system, when the CSR will go to 5 cents, when we will have that and that. Okay, at that moment, I don't risk nothing. I will start. That's it. This is the difference between the Steve Jobs and all the other people. The ones who start and I try to take information. All the people that start with Steve Jobs in the real beginning, they are all multimillionaire. All of them. Why? Because they follow Steve Jobs when nobody believed that. I saw today, it was sorry, this is a case. Just today, I never in the social, now in this day, because I put some stories because I love that facility. I saw right today the video when Steve Jobs launched the first iPhone. It was amazing. And he put on the screen, all the competitors. It was, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, all the other with, this Samsung, with all these 20, 30, 50 button. And he sell the story, how it can be if a phone, and then present this iPhone without no one button. We have to go and say, now it's normal. But at that moment, he bet in something that doesn't exist, like we are doing today, because what we are doing doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. We are the only one. Okay, sorry, I'm Italian. I was excited. Okay. Vision. Okay. Just let me tell you information. I give you something in advance. In advance respect all the other in advantage. I was with the CEO 2 hours yesterday speaking for the last point. And I told to JJ, I think it's the time we make maybe some statement, some announcement where we'll explain how will be the strategy for the buyback. Okay? Because in the future, we will have millions and millions and millions in the buyback. I always knew from him that the majority of this money will go to the original CSR. Trust me, the one that today is at 0.1 cent, 0.1 cent, will be the one that will be most valuable in the future. Because the majority of the money will go there. Now the company will do an official statement, because what is the idea? For example, now don't take me 100%. Just an idea. Let's make an example. In the future, all the money from the buyback. An example again, 50% all in the CSR original. The other 50% split, 25 and 26. Now, when we arrive at the 27. Even the 27 in that 50%, and even the 28 in that. So more token, more plastic credit, and less money for each. But the majority of the money will go to the original. Why I tell you this? Why I don't buy the CSR 26? Because I buy every week. Last week I bought, I don't know, many thousand of CSR, because our commission are 80% in cash. And 20% in the bonus pool to buy the CSR 26. So I collect thousands and thousands and thousands of CSR every week, but I can't collect anymore the original CSR. This is why I go to Red Bank, $150, $20. Trust me, trust me, take some money, go in the L Bank and buy the original CSR, because in the future will be the most valuable one. Trust me. I hope you have a lot of CSR original in your wallet, because that will be the one that will grow more than all the other. And now I'm tired. Now I have my tonight simple salad with tuna, some mice. This will be my dinner. Okay, you know, every Tuesday I tell you which will be my dinner. Nothing. So, 22 and 21, 5 minutes of delay. This is not good. So, let me open up the microphone and let me repeat you that we next week we have this, as Pasquale spoke, this Corsair Connect community call at 8 CET, Monday, not Tuesday. So you have to wait for me 2 weeks. Please, don't cry. Wait for me 2 weeks. And the topic for sure will be question and answer. So prepare all your question, twins. Annalena, please prepare your 200. You know, just tell me the last things. When we meet on Thursday, 11, I was in Finland. I was we saw on the 12th for the lunch, 6 people from Sweden and me. They had, I don't know, I think 55, 56 pages of question. I thought it was a book. No, this is not a book. I thought maybe it was the last book of Ken Follett, you know. No, there's a question from Sweden. Amazing. Okay, I'm joking. It was really, I enjoyed the time with you. It was really funny. And we eat really, really good, and we make a lot of talks. And looking forward to come to Sweden, for the first Corsair Day in Sweden. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Your microphone are open, I think. Are open. Try to say hello.
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 Maya.
Hello.
Hello.
Enjoy your night. Love you. Monday.
Good
And
night.
then see you in 2 weeks.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Claudio, say hello to
Thank
your
you,
twins
Pasquale.
from your baby.
I will. I
Good
will.
night.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.